There was a time, maybe in your parents' or grandparents' generation, when college wasn't just an option, it was the golden ticket. A degree was the bridge between a working class life and a white collar future, between job insecurity and middle class comfort. But something strange happened on the road in 2025. The bridge hasn't just wobbled, it's split in multiple directions. And here's the truth that more and more young people are waking up to. College may not be the best path if you want to get rich. That sentence still feels like heresy in some circles. After all, we've spent decades hearing the same sermon. Study hard and get into a good college and get a degree and prosperity will follow. But walk into any coffee shop in any major city and strike up a conversation with your barista. Ask them about their student debt and ask them about their college degree that now lives in a drawer. Or spend time on TikTok and you'll see a different kind of financial education taking place. One that doesn't require tuition, midterms, or a dorm room. See what changed? And most importantly, why is skipping college becoming a smart, even strategic move for aspiring millionaires? Let's start with the most obvious friction point, debt. The average college student in the US graduates with around $30,000 in debt. That number skyrockets if you attend a private institution or pursue a private degree. It's not just a number or a statement, it's a financial weight that follows you in your 30s and 40s and beyond. Compound interest doesn't just work for you, it works against you when you're paying off student loans. Every month you make a payment, that's money you're not investing, not using to start a business or not using to experiment with your first failed but educational startup. Contrast that with a 19-year-old who skips college and spends those same 4 years learning how to build a Shopify store, flip digital products, or manage paid ads for small biz. They're not burdened by debt, they're cash flow positive, reinvesting into their skills and building a portfolio. By the time their peers are crossing a graduation stage, they've already learned how to acquire customers. This isn't theoretical, it's happening everywhere. Look at someone like Reese Wabara, a former footballer who just started the street brand Meniere Devoir. No MBA, no formal business training, just the understanding of design, culture, and sales. Or take Isabella Barrett, a teenager entrepreneur who became a millionaire selling jewelry and clothing online. Neither of them followed a traditional academic route, and here's the kicker. They don't have to wait until they were 30 to see results. Wealth didn't just arrive in a slow drip, it came through exponentially, through experimentation, risk-taking, and early opportunities, qualities that college can suppress. Because here's what most colleges won't teach you in 2025. How to think entrepreneurially. College by design is slow. The curriculum changes at a glacial pace. Professors may be brilliant researchers, but often lack real-world business experience. Meanwhile, the internet economy evolves weekly. One TikTok trend can spawn six-figure businesses in days. One clever automation in Zapier or ChatGPT can cut costs by thousands. College can prepare you for the economy that existed 10 years ago, but if you want to get rich in this economy, agility matters more than pedigree. And it's not just about becoming a founder. Even in the job market, the rules are shifting. Companies like Google, Tesla, and IBM have made it clear they no longer require college degrees for many high-paying roles. What do they care about instead? Skills, portfolio, proof. Can you build it? Can you think? Can you adapt? These are the currencies that matter now, and you don't need a diploma to earn them. Of course, the path isn't easy. There's no fixed syllabus. No one gives you a roadmap. It's a self-directed journey that can be lonely and chaotic. But in that chaos, there's room for magic. Like the story of Iman Ghazi, a high school dropout who built an 8-figure digital marketing education company by the age of 24. Love him or hate him, he understands something critical. Attention, content, and skill arbitrage are now the new Ivy League. Still, let's not be naive. College does offer value for the right kind of person, in the right kind of field. If you want to be a doctor, engineer, lawyer, college is still your gateway. No one's getting through med school by watching YouTube videos, and college can also give you a safety net, a network, a social environment that fosters maturity. But if your goal is specifically to get rich, especially young, then college might be too slow, too expensive, and too narrow. What's replacing it? Alternative learning ecosystems. Think $100 Udemy courses that teach you coding, marketing, or real estate investing. Think cohort-based programs like Maven or On Deck, where you get live mentorships from actual practitioners. Think boot camps, Discord communities, YouTube tutorials, and AI mentors like ChatGPT that can help you break problems down in real time. The gatekeepers are gone. The classrooms are borderless. You no longer need permission to level up. And let's talk timing. The opportunity cost of college is enormous. 4 years spent sitting in lectures is 4 years not building, creating, or experimenting. The digital economy runs on speed. If you wait until 22 to get started, you may already be too late. In 2025, the world is optimized for those who take action, not for those who wait for a diploma to tell them they're ready. What's more, the platforms have changed the rules. TikTok can launch a business, YouTube can fund your lifestyle. A single viral newsletter or SaaS tool can turn you into a millionaire. But none of this is taught in Econ 101, and by the time it gets added to a university syllabus, the edge will already be gone. The secret lies in leverage. College teaches you to become someone valuable. The internet teaches you to build something valuable. That distinction is everything. When you trade time for money, your income caps at your effort. But when you build systems, brands, products, or code, your income scales. That's where wealth lives. And most of those skills aren't taught in classrooms. They're learned by doing. Here's another thing college doesn't teach well: how to sell. Yet every entrepreneur knows this is a foundational skill. Selling is persuasion, empathy, confidence, psychology. It's the heartbeat of every deal, every relationship, every dollar earned. Ironically, the best way to learn it isn't from textbooks, but from rejection, negotiation, and experience. So if college isn't the default anymore, what should be? The answer will vary. For some, it's learning to code and joining a startup at 18. For others, it's buying a camera and becoming a content creator. Some will learn affiliate marketing. Others will run Airbnbs, flip sneakers, sell prompts, or build mobile apps. None of these paths require a degree, but they do require obsession, courage, and relentless execution. That's not to say any of this is easy. Most people fail on their first and second try. But failure at 20, when you have no mortgage, no kids, and unlimited time, is the best failure you'll ever experience. It teaches fast, it burns bright, and it prepares you for the kind of wealth that isn't just monetary, but foundational. Because the real riches come from autonomy, flexibility, and control over your time. College doesn't guarantee that. In some cases, it delays it. So, is college a scam? No. But it's no longer the monopoly it once was. It's a luxury good masquerading as a necessity. And in a world of endless online resources, AI tutors, and direct-to-consumer education, you have to ask, am I paying for learning or just for status? In 2025, the wealthiest people under 30 aren't following the playbook. They're tearing it up. They're documenting their lives, monetizing their skills, launching brands from bedrooms and beach houses, and bypassing the institutions that once defined success. They're proof that education is still crucial, but now it comes in radically different forms. So if you're standing at the crossroads, wondering whether to take the traditional path or forge your own, ask yourself not just what you want to earn, but what you want to build. Because in today's world, wealth doesn't belong to the credentialed, it belongs to the curious. And none of those qualities require a degree.